So.
What's up, everybody? Here we go. We are doing it. Oh, you're just going to... Molly was very concerned that she didn't have like a straw or something, that she'd have to take...
I need a beer hat.
Beer break.
I need a...
So, I feel like there's been a lot of talk these past 4 weeks about who is the faster Lego builder after Molly spent 4 weeks building one set.
That's 4 days. 4 hour-ish. 4 hours.
4 weeks building one set, and everyone's like, oh, Molly's faster than Alex. And Alex is a slow builder because he takes the time to answer questions. That's the way I view all this. So we are going to settle this once and for all. We are going to build the same set. Hello, Hilo. This is why we're both slow. This is why we're both slow.
What a good boy.
Let everyone see you. We're going to build the same set. There are loose rules to this, I guess. I mean, like, obviously we're still taking questions and whatnot.
I'm trying to show people the set.
Yeah, that's smart. We'll still be taking questions, and we will see how we get distracted, who slows down more.
Our camera's not level, Reefton says.
It's as level as it can be. I was trying to fix it earlier. I moved the tripod around, and Hilo hit it at one point.
It's gonna get bumped no matter what by Hilo.
So yeah, we will still answer questions. We were trying to figure out ways to be like, you could maybe target one or the other of us.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you send in a super chat, you can start it with one of our names. That's honestly, I think, the best way to make it clear that this question is for this person. But if it's not directed towards one or the other, what do we do?
I think we still treat it as a normal Lego chat. Like, we're just here hanging out. We read the super chats. We discuss them. Like, I still want to talk about Star Wars like we always do.
Okay.
I don't want to like rush through anyone's question.
Yeah. I wonder if we should have set up like a Nightbot to tell people to direct their questions to one or the other.
Well, we'll just see how it goes.
Hey, Eck.
Oh, what's up, Eckart's Ladder? And yeah, we got stream beats on. It's actually the lo-fi Christmas or holiday beats. So there you go.
Lovely.
But yeah, I think let's go ahead and get started. We already have some super chats here. Ted Comet, thank you so much for the first super chat. I don't think it's true, but I think it'd be funny if it was Jarl Poof who saved Grogu, thinking it was Yoda. Dumped him somewhere where thought Yoda was giving him the silent treatment.
Aww.
Like Jarl Poof's got really bad eyesight, and he's like, "I'm saving you, Yoda."
Is that my friend Yoda? Did you lose weight?
There was a blind Jedi, but he went to the Inquisitors, so he probably wouldn't have saved Yoda. But we should start.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Ah! Oh, there's tape on mine.
Oh, no, there wasn't any tape on mine.
It's already cheating.
Oh my god. I knew Molly was going to take this way too seriously.
Stickers!
Olivia Perino, thanks for the super chat. If you could choose only one rumored Star Wars project for Disney to announce at their Investor Day tomorrow, what would it be? Olivia wants the Rebels sequel series. I knew that she was going to take this too seriously. Molly, what rumored project, if you could have one project announced tomorrow, what would it be?
One single project. Ben Solo TV show.
Is that a rumored project?
I don't know. Bo-Katan spinoff show. I'll start with that.
Okay. I think we're more likely. Oh, see, that's what your carelessness gets you. I think of the things that we have heard being thrown around, I think I'm not expecting a bunch of new stuff to get announced. I also don't. I already got distracted because I saw Eckard Slatter throw something in that I'm not going to get right. But I think the Rebels sequel series is the most likely thing for them to potentially talk about tomorrow and like actually officially announce. If that's going to happen, it could be connected to like Ahsoka, maybe the live action Ahsoka thing, if that's real, could get announced. I think what's more likely is we're going to hear dates, titles. Maybe they'll give us a title for Kenobi, a title for Cassian, and let us know when we can actually expect that stuff to be coming out on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Any more thoughts, Molly?
Nope.
Okay. Ted Comet, thanks for another super chat. Trivia: which member of the Ghost Crew did not commit a war crime? Also, do you think Thrawn would try to join the New Republic? I'm gonna go ahead and guess that they all committed war crimes, technically. I mean, like, that's kind of a running joke in Star Wars. I don't think it was anything that they intended to happen as like, oh, all of our heroes are war criminals, but like, Obi-Wan commits a war crime in the Clone Wars movie.
War crime?
Yeah, like a false surrender to General Loathsome. That's a no-no.
Oh. I don't know anything about war crimes.
I also do not.
I would be a terrible...
war lawyer?
War lawyer?
Yeah.
I was going to say leader. Just leader in general.
Do we think Thrawn will try to join the New Republic? Probably not. If they're bringing him back, I expect it's going to be as a villain.
Which one is that from?
Still Ted Comet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that they're probably going to treat him as a villain more than anything else. Book Thrawn and Rebels Thrawn are already, like, they feel pretty inconsistent to me. Oops. So, yeah. Don't look at what I'm doing. Don't worry about me.
This is a bad idea.
Well, Eckard already threw trivia directly at me that I'm going to have to stop and think about. So.
Well, we talked about the idea that if someone's super chat was high enough, we would have to literally stop building.
We talked about, like, if someone directed a super chat at someone, then we would, like, take our hands off of we'd put the set down until that was over.
Yeah.
But we're also, like, constantly, they just come in too fast. They're coming in too fast! It's hard to keep up in real time. But, I don't know, we can try it out. I'll put down my set when it's time to do Eckard's trivia question.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think Thrawn's going to join the New Republic. I don't even think they're going to bring the Chiss into it. Maybe Timothy Zahn will later, like, try to reconcile his feelings. I think they're just going to bring him in as a villain, trying to bring the Empire back for whatever reason, and then Timothy Zahn might be like, oh, he just thinks that would be better for the Chiss than the New Republic. He thinks the New Republic is too unstable and too weak, which, I mean, they don't even have a military, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. This is like a recipe for me to miss something crucial.
Well, you know I do that every single time, so...
Not something crucial to where you'd have to, like,
I have
start
had to take
way
a
over.
set kind of apart. John Booze, thanks for the super chat. Trivia: in the original Thrawn trilogy, what was the name of the Good Admiral's secret intelligence gathering program he used to plot against the New Republic?
Well, I get a pass on this one because I haven't read those books.
The last time I read them was in 2015, I think.
That's not that long ago.
Yeah, but I also don't know. I do not know what that is. So I'm sorry I let you down, John Booze. I'll try to keep an eye out for what the answer actually is.
What a shame.
SFC Pruitt, thanks for the super chat. Alex Molly, I like turtles.
I like turtles. Thanks.
Ted asks, thanks for another super chat. Is this a Lego speeder run? Ah, nice.
But it's... Hello.
Kyle Johnson, thank you for the super chat. It says message retracted. I'll keep an eye out. Do I have my phone on me? I do not have my phone on me.
I have mine.
Okay, well, if I'll keep an eye out on chat if there was a message along with that, or I'm sure Reefton or Rainman or someone will let us know.
Hilo's just got his head in his lap.
Here, I'm putting the set down.
Okay.
You're going to get a lead here. Eckert's Ladder wants me to name the members of Red Squadron in order, which we've been doing this and I still don't really remember them. So it's Garvin Drace is Red Leader, Wedge Antilles is Red 2, Biggs Darklighter is Red 3, 4 is where I fall apart.
That sounds like a
like one of those
song.
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor.
Yeah.
It's not Nazo Natan. It's John Bannon. John Bannon is 4. And then Luke is 5. Porkins is Red 6. Red 7 is Harb Benley.
What is this
and
thing?
now I think I'm stuck. So I can get up to 7 now. I'm impressed with that.
Good for you.
Good for me. 8 might be one of the ones that we're like, we don't know. But I know that there's like... Nazo Natan is out there somewhere. Is he Red 9? I don't remember. Elijah Neal, thanks for the super chat. Got any wild predictions, as Steele would say, for tomorrow's investors call? I've got the pod racing music playing on my phone right now to make this completely real.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, well, I'll try to up the intensity a little bit. See, all right, I'm done with my cave. Molly's done with her cave.
I have a cave.
Yeah, see? This is fine. This is going fine.
Well, as long as you stop every once in a while.
I'm trying to keep expectations low for the investors call, just because I feel like the past, I don't know.
I mean, they know that that's public knowledge, so
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, there were like 2 investors calls where we got just spoiled. And
What were those?
I believe the Cassian series was announced at an investors call. I believe the Ryan Johnson trilogy was announced during an investors call. And that might be it. Like, they don't make a huge habit of dropping new information out. But everyone gets excited every time. And also this year has been so weird and different that
Someone asked what set we were building.
Oh yeah, this is the
Land speeder set.
The land speeder from A New Hope. But yeah, I feel like people get really excited for these every single time and then just get disappointed when nothing is announced. But I do think that there is more potential for this one, and also Deadline was straight up reporting that they would be talking about new projects. And it's like, they didn't have Star Wars Celebration, they didn't have D23.
Yeah.
And I think moving forward, they're going to want to say, like, here's our plan, investors, for streaming, because streaming is important now.
I hope so. And too, just like, for us, for the fans, like, give us more to look forward to. Why all the secrecy?
I agree.
And like, that makes it even more, that makes it seem even more like, oh, we want to plan to do this thing, but we don't want to announce it because we don't have anyone lined up yet. Ooh, he's dropping pieces.
I got careless.
We don't have anyone lined up yet to, like, direct or whatever.
Oh, Kyle, thank you for a super chat. And Kyle says they're from Texas and wanted to give me props for drinking Shine or Cheer. Well, Molly found this, so I can't take all the credit. Molly likes to try out all the different holiday beers that come around. But it is good.
Yeah.
It's very My palate is not very refined because of my broken nose, but Molly says it's very peachy, and I agree. I taste fruit. I don't taste peaches specifically, but you're right.
Yes. I was confused for a minute. I am building the minifigs. Okay, bag 2.
Vic, thanks for the super chat. Alex, what was the name of Grievous's pet in the Clone Wars? Oh, that's a good one.
His pet?
Yeah, from Lair of Grievous. Oh man, I don't remember.
He had a pet?
Here, I'll add on another. If I don't know something, then I will add another wrinkle onto this, and I'm gonna find out what it is. Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna give you too much of a lead.
Huh?
You just want me to win, so I won't be angry.
I want it to be close. But I'm gonna find out what it's a pet rogwart named Gore. That was a good question. So I'm a lot rustier on like the TV stuff because for the Schmodown I study movies constantly. I only really study TV stuff around DragonCon time.
And even then, we don't really do deep dives into the Clone Wars stuff. And we're still going through our rewatch, and a lot of those episodes, it's only the first or second time I've seen them. So I don't know. It's just
excellent question.
Haven't seen them.
Kylie Petrano, what's up? Thanks for the super chat. Can you please pet Hilo? As you answer, what type of ship would you like Mando to fly? And he heard.
Aww.
He's here. What type of ship would you like Mando to fly in since the Razor Crest is dead? # Team Molly. People are... Hilo, come here. I'm supposed to pet you. People are speculating that he'll get the Slave One, and I can kind of absolutely see that happening. Come here. Come on. I don't know if I want that to happen because I don't want Din to just like take all of Boba Fett's toys and become like Boba Fett 2.0. But it does feel like with the Razor Crest gone that there's potential for that. I think Eck might still be in chat. Eckert's Ladder was in support of the Slave 2 from Dark Empire, which I think is a garbage ship. Excuse me.
Well, he also didn't like the Razor Crest, so we can't trust his taste.
We can't trust him. So yeah, I'm leaning towards Slave One happening, or I'm at least like I'm ready for that to happen. I'll get on board. Like I do like the ship. See, and that's where Molly is wrong. Molly does not like the Slave One.
Well, I mean. You say it so harshly, but I just think it's a silly looking ship.
It strategically makes no sense.
This is weird. I think this piece is wrong. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. Go on.
I just like watching Molly as she didn't grow up with Lego sets the way I did. So Molly's over here learning how Lego works.
I played with Lincoln Logs when I was really young. And then I watched MTV and was cool.
I was not. I mean, I was watching Star Wars and reading Star Wars. There, are you happy? Rick Villanueva, thanks for the super chat and says, I hear Hilo. You should go check on him.
Aw. He's under the table.
Found him. But I'll give him a pet.
Hilo's gonna be like, oh, I like this type of stream.
Yeah, this is the most attention he's gotten during a stream. Dan23, thanks for the super chat. What would you like the next Star Wars video game to be? I think Fallen Order 2. That's my hope.
Do you want it to be like a direct continuation?
I think that's likely. I feel like they've got a cast, they've got a team, they've got characters that people already like. I would be fine if they just said, no, that was the end of that story and we're going to do something else, because I love that story so much that I'd be like, okay, like it works as a one-off. I'm happy with it. But I think the more likely approach is that they're going to do a continuation, because those characters are recognizable and well-liked and so on.
I remember early on we were like, maybe they'd do a similar story, but like in the High Republic, and it's like different characters, but a similar gameplay. But thinking about it now, it makes more sense for them to just continue.
I still think that's possible, but I think the most likely scenario is we're going to get more Cal and Grease and Seer and Marin. Maybe a new Inquisitor. I don't know. But I'd be fine if they went. I hope they do something weird and different with it. I'll say that. Ben Potter, thanks for the super chat. What's the better Star Wars insult? Moof Milker or Nerf Herder?
I always preferred Nerf Herder.
For some reason, Moof Milker sounds more vulgar to me. Maybe I'm just so used to Nerf Herder that I'm like, oh, a Star Wars fan, nice, like that. If someone called me a Nerf Herder, I'd be like, damn straight. If someone called me a Moof Milker, I'd be like, what did you just say to me?
When we were making our predictions for Empire Strikes Back from a certain point of view stories, I was really hoping that we would get a story from a Nerf herder. Someone who herds nerfs.
There was a story from someone who was not a Nerf herder, but like a biologist. They were concerned with animals and stuff, so...
Did they talk about nerfs?
I don't think so. But I mean, I would say that you were not so far off there. Jane Dalton, thanks for the super chat, and it says Alex in all caps, so I'll put the set down. Do you think the Praetorian Guards were Sith acolytes because they also wore red armor like the Sith Ascendant troops, also because they were guarding Snoke, who was kind of like Palpatine? Jane's at it again with like great little insights like that that I had never considered.
Read it again?
So maybe the Praetorian Guard were Sith acolytes, like they were from Exegol. Maybe they were part of Palpatine's like final order.
Yeah. What if they knew Palpatine was like a test tube baby, and they were like, should we tell him?
Or you mean Snoke?
Or yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's maybe they were there to protect Palpatine's investment, so to speak. Yeah, I think that's a really smart thought. I like that idea.
I like it. It's mine now.
It's also kind of like I don't know if this was, I assume this was retconned, but the idea being that Snoke was like a test for Ben to overcome, kind of like a rule of two thing. So they could also be part of that test. And that would also explain kind of like why they immediately went on the attack. Even though like their job, they completely failed at their job. People have pointed that out. It's like they just let Snoke die, but maybe they were supposed to kind of let Snoke die.
They couldn't have seen what was going to happen coming.
No. They couldn't.
Especially with those helmets. They could barely see, period.
Agreed. And Kylie Petrana also says, Alex, thanks for the super chat. Can you name everyone who died in Order 66? I'm going to assume you don't mean everyone ever, but in the montage in Revenge of the Sith, we get Ki-Adi-Mundi on Megiddo, Aayla Secura on Felucia, Plo Koon on Cato Nemoidia, and Stas Sali on Seleucami, with attempts at murders for Obi-Wan and Yoda on Utapau and Kashyyyk. And then we also see Zet Chukasa killed on Coruscant, but that's not part of the montage.
So sad. He was so heroic.
He was. Red Tornado 98, thanks for the super chat. Didn't Tython look like an Earth hiking trail? It sure did.
It did.
All of our California friends have been laughing with us about how they just like drove down I-34, or I think that's the or I-35. I don't know. They keep saying like this one specific highway, where they're like, oh yeah, that looks exactly like this highway. And I think I remember on the Star Wars Leaks subreddit a while back, people posted like videos of that shoot, and they were like, look, there's these stormtroopers running around in broad daylight, and everyone was like, that's got to be for a fan film. There's no way that's for like any major production.
Because it was,
and then it was a fan film, or then it was part of the Mandalorian.
Because it was like, oh, stormtroopers. It's probably just 501st filming
Right.
something.
Exactly. Stormtroopers in broad daylight, like just out on a hiking trail. That's I've seen a lot of people say that episode felt very fan filmy, and I get it, because it was, I don't know, it just has one of those. It was outside in broad daylight, and it just looked like Earth, and that's usually what fan films can afford.
I guess I just haven't seen enough fan films, because I didn't really get that, but it did look like Earth. I expected the planet itself to look a little bit different.
But I still think that Rodriguez did a really great job and kind of elevated everything to what could have felt completely like a fan film into something more. So, like, that was very easy for me to get past. Ted, thanks for another super chat. Just says, correct, they all did. I forget what I was talking about earlier.
Oh, from one of his super chats?
Yeah.
I lost my place. Okay.
Oh, about, yes, all the members of the Ghost crew committed a war crime. No, this is Patrick. Thanks for the super chat. Do y'all think Mando, it's got an exclamation point in it. Do y'all think Mando's success opens up the door for the High Republic to add a Disney Plus show in addition to books and comics? Yeah, I guess. I mean,
maybe. The thing with the High Republic is it's brand new. With the Mandalorian, there's a lot of like familiar looking things, and now we're seeing a lot of familiar faces pop up. I think that has a lot to, and the fact that there's Grogu and he's adorable. I think that has a lot to do with the success. So, hold on.
Keep going.
I mean, maybe sometime down the road we could get some High Republic stuff, but it's still so new, and we're only getting books and comics right now.
Well, Jordan Maison at Cinelinx has picked up a rumor that they might be working on an animated High Republic series.
That, I think, would be the first step into TV. It would be animated, definitely not live action.
I think that makes it, I don't know why I think that. It feels a little bit easier to step into that era for the first time.
It would be a lot like Clone Wars.
Right. Kind of easing into television with the High Republic. And Jordan tends to be very reliable. Like, it's just the music. I see Molly hearing things.
I always hear it, and I'm like, wait.
If Jordan is reporting it, I think that there's at least like something that they are throwing around, that they're spitballing ideas, but that's probably a ways off.
Yeah.
And I think the High Republic will have been around for a couple of years before we see that. Like, animated shows take so long to produce. I wouldn't expect to see that within like the next year. But that also means that Disney Plus is going to get some time to continue to grow with Star Wars, because we already know there are 3 television shows in development: Kenobi Cassian and the Leslie Headland show.
Mm-hmm.
So we have all those in the pipeline already. But yeah, I think and hope that the High Republic does well enough that they want to continue exploring that era. I think that would be great. So fingers crossed. But I certainly would assume that the Mandalorian success is giving Disney those $sign eyes, like, oh, what else can we do?
Yeah, and also that's the thing too. Like, people who got sucked into watching The Mandalorian, who maybe weren't hardcore Star Wars fans before, they might stick around and be like, oh, okay, well, what else is Star Wars gonna put out, even if it's completely new to me? Jane Dalton, thank you for the super chat. Just says hashtag Team Molly.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. That's fine. I have to focus on stickers for a second.
She's right. Are you already? Oh my gosh.
I'm right there.
Ah!
Psychopather, thanks for the super chat. Do we know of any upcoming audio dramas? Not that I'm aware of.
I wonder if they'll keep doing those, honestly, because
I think they will.
I don't think they do very well.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Like,
if
every time one comes out, people are like, "I'd rather this be a book," and then eventually, like, with Dooku Jedi Lost, they did eventually release it as
Afra's getting a
text,
a script too.
Yeah, so like, why not just put the book out?
I mean, I do prefer. I did it, and I did it good. I do prefer reading over listening. That's just, I'm a more visual learner than audio. But they wouldn't have done the Afra audio drama if Dooku Jedi Lost didn't do well. And I feel like I saw that Afra did well too.
Ow.
So
I always end up pinching myself somehow building Legos. Sorry, Lego bricks.
But no, I don't have any insider news, and I don't think they've announced anything coming soon.
I gotta like look really close to see which sticker to use on this.
Ooh, Rain Man with a super chat directed at Molly.
Okay, well, hold
Thanks,
on.
Rain Man. No, hold on. Molly, what's your favorite what's your favorite color? Alex, what book did Kip Duron first appear in?
Well, my favorite color...
I thought that he was on my side, and then it turned on me.
Honestly, I have a hard time with favorite colors. I'm gonna say orange.
Really? What? Really?
It's changed over
I never
the
would have
years.
guessed that.
Or black. Honestly, black's probably my favorite color, but all the like burnt orange color stuff that I have, it just looks really
That's true.
good
Okay,
against.
but like a burnt orange, not like a rebel flight suit orange.
Oh no, not.
That's what I was.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what I think of when I hear orange.
My eyeshadow color, my hair color, like a burnt orange
Okay,
color.
that's fine. I thought you were trying to take orange from me. Not that like yellow, more of a golden yellow is my favorite color, but I love orange too. All my favorite clothes are orange. The first book Kip Duron appeared in was, I believe, Jedi Search, the first book in the Jedi Academy trilogy by Kevin J. Anderson. I haven't read them since I was in like 5th grade. I really do want to do that series that I did one video in, The Journey Through Legends. I want to go back and I want to read all the Legends books in order of release.
And I want you to tell me about them.
Yeah, I think that sounds really fun, but like it's just keeping up with everything that's already coming out is so time consuming already. I wish I were a faster reader.
You read plenty fast.
I need to like practice speed reading so I can really...
I mean, you're flying through your new books.
Yep. You're allowed to say what they are.
You're flying through the new, the High Republic books.
People are saying that they have the High Republic books. We got the High Republic books last Friday. Mm-hmm. We can talk about them on Monday. So look forward to that. I have a lot of things to say. I still have to read Into the Dark. I finished Light of the Jedi. I'm just about done with the Test of Courage, and then I need to read Into the Dark. Mitch Blomberg, thanks for the super chat. Who would win in a fight, Ewok or Jawa? I think Ewok, no question.
Ewok or Jawa? I don't know. Jawas can be pretty scrappy.
Do they eat the flesh of their enemies?
But, well, also, Jawas have weapons, don't they? Like guns? Ewoks just have, like, slingshots and spears.
They took down the Empire.
That's true.
Can you see a group of Jawas taking down the Empire?
If there's enough of them, maybe. They got those giant sand crawlers. You can just mow people over.
I think one Ewok versus one Jawa, the Ewok wins. And then he cooks and eats him.
That's fair.
That's my take. Kyle Kladivko, thanks for the super chat. Do you think they'll address how Boba Fett got out of the Sarlacc? Oh yeah, I forgot about that when I was mentioning off Disney Plus series. That's one that I think, if it's real, gets announced tomorrow.
Oh, like a Boba Fett series?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Anything that potentially comes out next year, I think they announce it. I think that puts a lot of faith in the investors, who I'm sure are very concerned right now about everything that's going on. So like, don't worry, we're going all in on streaming, and it's gonna be great, and here's everything we've got coming out in 2021. And I think that there are rumors of this Boba Fett series. Maybe it's a mini-series, and that's when I think / hope they would address the Sarlacc pit of it all. I think that'd be cool to see what's he been doing for 5 years. Why didn't he go get his armor? Where's the Slave One been? All that stuff.
Yeah, I definitely don't think it'll come up in Mandalorian, especially after reading the interview that Dan Brooks did with Tamira Morrison on StarWars.com. It just kind of like said something like, we don't know the details, but he escaped the Sarlacc, and yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they absolutely could talk about it in the upcoming episode. Like, I hope there's some time for maybe Din to ask Boba Fett some questions.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna come up at all, because Din doesn't know that he got eaten by a Sarlacc.
Agreed.
And I don't think Boba Fett's gonna be like, you know how I got these scars?
Din might ask. But no, I agree. I'm not really expecting it to come up in The Mandalorian itself. Bones McCoy, thanks for the super chat. Any plans for a season 2 recap with Ek or Space Stock? Also, someone greet Hilo for me. We might be able to do something like that. So, originally our plan with the live streams we've been doing was to have like a full-on recap the week after everything.
What?
You just seem like you're just giving me the side eye, that's all. The week after the final episode, but then we realized that's Christmas Day, so we're not going to do that. But yeah, we could probably work something out. I'd love to do more stuff with Eckert's Ladder. Love that dude. Is he still here? I forgot that last week we were doing fake beef with Eckert's Ladder.
Yeah,
I should have brought that up.
I still owe him playing a game of Drunk Mario Kart?
Beerio Kart?
Beerio Kart, yeah.
Oh,
only if Charlie plays.
They invited me to do that, and then Eckert's Ladder was like, I can't, I have a baby. That's how the fake Eckert's Ladder beef always comes up.
Quote unquote. So you're just waiting for me to catch up to you, and then you get started on the rest.
No, I'm talking.
If this is a fair fight, just go for it. I can take it.
sometimes I need to sit and think about the question being asked. I'm a thoughtful person.
Oh, and someone greet Hilo for me. Hey, buddy.
Hilo, how's it going?
Oh, he's asleep.
He's actually asleep. I'll touch him on the foot.
Don't.
That counts as the greeting, and he's still asleep.
Okay.
I wanted to acknowledge him.
That's a dangerous game.
Yeah, I know.
Where does this go?
But yeah, like the whole streaming thing has been an effort to do more stuff with our friends. Because I feel like I haven't done a great job of that in the past. And The Mandalorian is an easy and just feels like a no-brainer way to do that.
I already set something up.
But yeah, if you want some Eckert's Ladder Star Wars Explained goodness right now, he did Com Chatter with me a few weeks back, which
Sorry.
I will get back into doing Com Chatter when The Mandalorian is over. It's just that
That's not right either.
That has completely dominated our schedule recently. So in January we'll probably bring Com Chatter back. Do you need help?
No, I need the remover. Oh wait, I got it.
B. Kenobi, thanks for the super chat. Do you think Boba was so nice to Din because he views him as a fellow warrior and Mandalorian? Thus, overall, he's still as ruthless as in the comics. Yeah, like, I was still going back and forth with myself after my video Monday, which was like about Boba Fett, and I did talk about how he feels different. He has more of a code, but yeah, he's still absolutely ruthless, still destroying stormtroopers, which is also a little odd that, like, he seemed very concerned and almost upset that the Empire was back, and it's like, dude, you worked with them a lot.
Just a job, I'm telling you.
I mean, I agree,
He had no loyalties with them. He said something about having no loyalties.
Yeah, his allegiance is to no man, and it's like, okay, but you still worked with the Empire a lot. Don't act all like, oh no, the Empire's back.
Well, they didn't offer to save him from the Sarlacc pit, so he's probably pissed at them.
That's true.
Although, I feel like someone ending up in the Sarlacc pit, it's just like, well, too bad for that guy. Or maybe he, like, tried to, once he got out, maybe he tried to find and get more work with the Empire, and they're like, dude, you're all messed up. You're no good to us. You're no good to me alive and burnt up.
I don't know, like, that's why I hope that we still get some time, like let's slow down a little bit, talk with Boba Fett in the upcoming episode.
Yeah, I still want them to have, like, a good heart-to-heart.
Yeah, I think that would be worthwhile. And just to give us more context into who Boba Fett is right now.
Does he plan to reinvent himself? The artist formerly known as Boba Fett.
Ricardo Franco, thanks for the super chat. What's up, guys? Alex, if you could have a wand and make anything you want happen in Mando, no matter how crazy, what would it be? I guess where I hope that the series is going, I want to see Mandalore. And I don't think that's a crazy, wild theory. But I do really want to see Mandalore. I want to see that, like, maybe Moff Gideon has control of it, and the Mandalorians come together to take it back.
Oh, we're on the last bag.
Neck and neck.
You're not fighting fair here.
So I hope we see Mandalore in live action, and I think it makes sense for that to happen.
Oh my god, there's so many tiny pieces. I see Luke's hair.
Oh, cute little poncho.
Is that what's in here?
Yeah. I like this. I like that all Lego faces now, it's like one of them's happy and one of them's mad.
Oh. It's so he can turn his face around when he sees his burnt up aunt and uncle.
Oh, God. Caleb Diaz, thanks for the super chat. Hey guys, thumbnail is great. Will Grogu be a Jedi?
Not a Jedi, no.
My hope is still kind of no. I want him... Did I put this on right? I want him and Din to stay together forever. So I don't know that is his overall fate, his destiny. But if it does happen, then okay. Like, that's fine. Isn't there supposed to be an Obi-Wan minifig? Or was it just 3PO? No, it's just 3PO. Never mind.
No, just the 3.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, in my opinion, we don't need another, like, someone becomes a Jedi story.
I think, well, honestly, I think his powers will just fade away.
That feels weird to me too, though. I don't really want that. I don't know. I just want him to be somewhere in between, but I don't know that.
Or maybe he,
that works.
Maybe the species that he is, like Yoda, maybe they don't need to be trained. They just are naturally gifted, and they don't need no man. That's what I think.
Ted Comet, thanks for another super chat. What do you think the odds are that Disney is trying to get a name change for Boba's ship because you know? Probably not.
I don't... Oh, yeah, like... I wonder if they would ever name drop the ship. Because they've name dropped the Razor Crest.
But again, the Razor Crest is not its name. The Razor Crest is a brand, a model. So, like, maybe they'll just call Boba Fett's ship the Fire Spray or something. But
yeah, that's probably what would happen.
I'm not expecting it to get a name drop. But I don't think they'll change it either. And Bones McCoy, thanks for the super chat, says Molly would agree with Space Doc's Slave One take. I think that's what maybe sparked a lot of our thoughts, or Molly's thoughts on it. I mean, I agree.
I have original thoughts.
Well, yeah, but you got a lot more vocal about your Slave One dislike after that video. I'm just saying.
I was just agreeing.
But I agree that it is just a goofy ship. Like, it's so easy to shoot. And like getting it in Battlefront 2, it's like, okay, well, I guess I'm dead. But that's why you have the seismic charges.
It's a huge flying target.
Also, I like that it's just a normal world steering wheel we're putting in this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does it have? I think it has just like half a steering wheel in the movie. I can't remember.
I can't remember either. Red Tornado 98, thanks for the super chat. Molly, you're like my dad. He doesn't like the Slave One either. He says it looks dumb.
Yep.
It
does look
Gary
dumb.
24 fan, thanks for the super chat. Since we're talking Slave One, what was the design for the ship based on? Oh, I don't know. Maybe a chicken wing? like a drumstick? I'm thinking of how the Millennium Falcon was inspired by literally a hamburger that had a bite taken out of it. So I'm like, maybe George was eating a drumstick and he was like, wait a second.
This would make a great ship. Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea. That feels like something I probably read at some point.
Ooh, this is like on the British side.
Yeah.
I could make it American.
You could if you wanted to, I guess. But then it wouldn't be screen accurate.
I'll follow the rules.
Why does it do that? Just loses my space.
Control panel sticker.
Chris Fields, thanks for the super chat. Think they'll find another Razor Crest, like Eleanor in Gone in 60 Seconds. Well, that's a movie I've never seen. But I guess maybe a car explodes and
You
they
haven't
find
seen
another
Gone
one.
in 60 Seconds?
I don't think so.
I mean, I say that like it's a
Have you
masterpiece.
seen
Yeah. But I think I saw it when it first came out.
it? Do you love it to death?
No.
Then why is it a big deal?
I don't know.
Did you put it on wrong?
I put it on upside down.
Uh-oh. Jane Dalton, thanks for the super chat. I think there's a chance that Darth Vader's glove or his robotic hands have some kind of Beskar in them, which is why he's able to deflect blasters. Oh. I just assumed it was a Force thing.
Yeah.
I assumed it was kind of like Yoda absorbing Force lightning. That, oh, and because I see... Thanks for another super chat, Gary24 fan. According to one of the art directors on The Empire Strikes Back, the Slave One was designed off of a radar dish. That makes a lot of sense.
Alright. Emergency fixed.
Yeah, I just figured it was like, I'm absorbing energy with the Force. I'm so powerful. You can't shoot me.
Dang it.
Did you put it back on the same way?
No, I didn't put the piece that needs to be under
I thought
it.
you like took the sticker off and put it back on.
I'm gonna ruin my nails.
Patrick Foley, thanks for the super chat. Hey Alex, now that we have Boba Fett back, what are the odds we will see Bosk if he's still kicking around? I've been kind of hopeful that Bosk would show up at some point. I think that that's a possibility. And I think it would be cool, but
Bosk
like
in
The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian?
Or maybe anywhere, I guess, but
I do think that's possible because he got straight up name dropped in Solo.
yeah, like he's still on people's minds. I would like to see him.
Are you just like waking up in the morning like, what's Bosk doing?
Where's Bosk at, though?
Where is he?
Is he okay? This is interesting.
What are we gonna do with these two land speeders that once we
you can have
have
one for your office
them
and I'll have one for mine.
built? I am running out of room and I'm starting to think I might only have room for,
Baby Yoda stuff.
yeah, Grogu stuff. I'm trying
I
to
still want to
use
refer
his-
to merchandise as Baby Yoda stuff, but I do try to use his name
Yeah.
in context of the movie or TV show.
Until they start putting Grogu on merchandise.
Yeah.
Although they don't put Baby Yoda on merchandise, it's just the child.
Chris Fields, thanks for the super chat. Building the Brick Vault Eagle 5 from Spaceballs while watching you. That's
Ooh.
hilarious. I didn't know
Is
they
that
had one of those.
Is that an official set or is that...
No.
Oh.
They have some great sets. Their Ewing is awesome. You should get one. The idea of building a Spaceballs set is very appealing to me. I will look at that. That's hilarious. Because it's basically, it's been a while since I've seen Spaceballs, honestly, but I assume the Eagle 5 is the RV that Lone Star drives. Vinny792, thanks for the super chat. Is it possible the Slave One was initially intended to be a tank and not a starship because of its appearance when it's on the ground? I don't think so. I think they just thought that the design looked cool.
Oh, it does look kind of like a tank
It does.
on the ground.
But from all the, at least the old Legends lore, it was more of a... Where does this go? It was like a police enforcer ship. I don't think it was ever meant to be a tank, but it does kind of have those, like, Boba uses it sort of like a tank in,
Oh, yeah.
in Attack of the Clones.
That's true.
Username 159, thanks for the super chat.
Ouch.
Super chat. Any thoughts on Existential Troopers Episode 2?
What is that?
I don't know. I have no idea what that is.
Oh.
I will look it up.
Where did that go? Uh-oh.
Oh, Arlnauts.
Found
Okay.
it.
I've not seen the Arlnauts latest, but I will check it out. Because I do love me some Arlnauts. I have friends who they think they have seen the Arlnauts versions of Star Wars more than they've seen Star Wars itself. They love Jedi Party.
Oh my gosh.
And I mean, I like it a lot too, but I think it's so funny that, I mean, they're shorter, so it's like, I'm just gonna watch through Jedi Party real quick. But they're so good at sound design and stuff.
Yeah.
And they're nice people, and that always helps. Ricardo Franco, thanks for the super chat. Molly, other than something bad happening to Grogu, what would you not like to see in Mando?
Other than something bad happening to Grogu, something bad happening to Bo-Katan? Is that cheating?
I don't think so.
I mean, we already got the Razor Crest blown up. Maybe if Din were to lose his armor.
See, I kind of want that to happen.
What?
Oh, here's someone who didn't watch my video on Monday.
No, I didn't.
I think it would be, yes, heartbreaking. Like, it would be terrible because we know how much it means to Din.
His whole armor?
Yeah, all
or
of
just
it.
the helmet?
All of it.
Because I've speculated that he might lose the helmet at some point, but...
I think it would be cool if he lost all the armor and had to, like... It's kind of like Thor losing the hammer.
Yeah.
And getting over...
But then he gets a better... or not better, but
Yeah.
like a different weapon.
Sure. And I mean, I imagine he would get... If he lost his armor, he'd get it back eventually. But he needs to learn that that's not what makes him who he is. He's not... the god of hammers. Like, he's just a good person, and he is strong with or without the armor.
Mm.
I think that would be a really fun thing to explore.
Oh, wait. Sticker.
Olivia Pirano, thanks for the super chat. Trivia, what was Yoda's original name before Minch? Oh.
Before Minch?
Minch is the one I knew.
Munch?
Munchkin. Well, now I'm gonna go research because I don't know.
I don't know if Wikipedia would have that on there.
They have a development section at the bottom. Behind the scenes, originally named Minch Yoda. Well, now I have no idea.
He looks so creepy.
Yeah, Minch was the one that I knew. I'll keep an eye out though, Olivia.
Am I missing something?
Scene Fiend, thanks for the super chat. Any guesses for Star Wars on Investors Day? Like I said, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much. I'm guessing that if we get anything, it's gonna be more dates, maybe titles. I don't think they're going to announce, oh, his original name was Buffy. What?
What? Buffy?
Yeah. I do actually think I remember reading that article, though. They said that in an article on StarWars.com.
Mm.
Huh. I do think I remember reading that. Yeah, I think... I hope they announce maybe, like, here's what Leslie Headland's show is about. Just give us more details on the things that have been rumored and whatnot. Officially announce maybe the Boba Fett series, if that's real. Stuff like that.
Oh. What?
I just hope that we have a good sense of like what 2021 is going to look like, especially if there's potentially the Bad Batch and maybe the Boba Fett show and Mando season 3. I would hope. I'm a little worried. I'm like scared that Mando season 3 won't be out until 2022, and the Boba Fett series might just like bridge that gap. I don't think that's what they'll do, but that's just something in my mind that I'm like, oh, I hope there's not like a big cliffhanger, and then they're like, and you have to wait an extra amount of time. Hold on, let me help you with something.
What?
This. Oh, you got it. Okay.
I had to push really hard.
I thought that it wasn't all the way pushed in.
It was at first.
Oh, I did something wrong, Molly.
What was the last one you read?
Scene Fiend.
That was the last one we read?
That was the last one I read.
Okay. Sorry. Chris Fields, thank you for the super chat. Excited for B-Wings and Defenders and Squadrons? Have you tried the flight stick yet? Really curious about the B-Wing controls.
Me too. Yes, I'm very excited to get the B-Wing. You know what? I was disappointed in everyone. They did a tweet the other day.
You're disappointed in everyone.
In everyone. They were like, what are you looking forward to flying more, the B-Wing or the TIE Defender? And everyone said the TIE... Not everyone. More people said the TIE Defender.
Really?
Yeah.
People were just up in arms about the B-Wing not being in this game.
And that's fine, but I am very excited for the B-Wing. Like, it's more just because I don't know how...
Another ridiculous ship, by the way.
A lot harder to hit, though. It's like a big stick. Like, I don't know how the TIE Defender is going to feel different. And, like, I was doing a stream with Eckert's Ladder and Ian Fraser, the game director. It's over on our Twitch channel if you want to watch it. And Sam Witwer was there. Little humble brag. That I was just luckily invited to. I didn't even know that was going to happen.
Are they supposed to come out on the other side like this? Like,
yes, yeah.
It doesn't show them like that on the picture.
We gotta add another one.
What do you mean?
See this? You add a second one of these.
Oh.
Right
Uh-oh.
Here. Oh.
Okay, yeah, I missed that on the last one.
Like, oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Like, the TIE Defender to me feels like it could just be basically an Imperial X-Wing. It's like, it's a fighter with shield, a TIE fighter with shields, basically. But they were saying that we will be surprised at how different it feels. So I'm happy about that.
Does there need to be two on both? Wait.
Yeah, here.
But I don't see another one.
Well, there should be. That goes on like that.
Shoot, it's still in the bag!
Oh no!
Rookie mistake!
That's an easy fix, at least. Like, that just goes right on. I have tried my flight stick. Just not enough. Like, I need to just go through the whole story with the flight stick. That'll get me more used to playing with it. Like, we got so invested in like Operation Ace and Creator Clash and like these tournaments that we were playing, and I was like, oh, I can't all of a sudden mix it up and go over to my flight stick when I know that I'm pretty decent with the controller.
But then you got destroyed on
destroyed.
your second match, so...
No, it was our first match,
sorry, your first match back.
Yeah. But it would have been worse if I had the flight stick.
But I'm saying, like, you won't have to do another one of those for a little while. You should practice.
Yeah, well, I'm saying that I should practice in the story mode and really get used to it. So maybe when things slow down and I have more time to stream, I'll probably do that. Just stream like the story mode.
Reefton says lore play with the flight stick.
Yeah. Stream the story mode with the flight stick. I think that would be fun. And I'm also curious about the B-wing and controls, and they said that it works like the cockpit. You can gyroscope the B-wing around it, and I'm like, say what? How?
Say what?
Say what? Vic, thanks for the super chat. Do you think Boba will tell Din how he lost his armor, or do you think he'll be too embarrassed, or does he even know how he ended up in the Sarlacc pit? I think it would be funny if there were a little scene, kind of like that Robot Chicken sketch, where Boba Fett falls into the Sarlacc pit and the Weequay's down there, and he's like, "Whoa, how'd you wind up down here?" And he makes up a story about how awesome he was, and then like Jedi showed up and knocked him in there, and like, or he did it on purpose. He's like, "I don't even want to fight. Bye." I think it would be funny if they don't go that far, obviously, but just touched on that a little bit. Make a little joke about how the badass Boba Fett fell in the Sarlacc pit and was knocked in by a blind man. But honestly, I do hope they cover that, because I think it would be good just to explore his, I don't know, how he feels about it all and how he's changed, because I do think he's changed. So I hope they talk about it.
I have to push so hard on these.
You're doing great.
My fingers hurt.
My fingies.
The other YouTube reactor named Danny, thank you so much for the generous super chat. Molly, if Frog Lady came to you for a makeover for frog men, how would you do that? So wait.
For Frogman, I think.
So
if she wants to look good for Frogman.
Oh, okay. So a makeover for her to look good for Frog. I mean,
or maybe it's that she wants.
I read that as
it could be. Maybe he meant Frogman needs a makeover.
Yeah. Either way, they are both perfect the way that they are, as is everyone.
Okay. Well, you're always telling me to moisturize.
Well.
So, what advice would you give them?
I mean, they should definitely moisturize, because
Molly. By the way, Molly doesn't say you're perfect the way you are, but you should moisturize. She just says you should moisturize.
Well, when you have flakes of skin visibly coming off of your face, you should moisturize. Mm-hmm. They looked pretty good, like they'd been moisturizing.
Well, they're frogs. That's not fair.
I don't know. Maybe like some jewelry, some like seashell, not like a puka shell necklace, because those are super early 2000s. No, thank you. But like maybe some turquoise jewelry. None of that gas station crap. Like some real jewelry, maybe.
I think she just deserves to treat herself after what happened with the Razor Crest.
Totally agree. Spa day for the both of them. Like ultra moisturized, hot tub. The hot tub might cook them.
Well, she got in a hot tub.
That's true.
So yeah, I think she probably would be all about that.
Spa day for the both of them, hot tub, the whole 9 yards. I don't think they have nails, but like a pedicure would be nice. Yeah. I hope that was a good answer.
Chris Fields, thanks for another super chat. Thoughts on Sebastian Stan Luke? I've only seen him in emo roles. Hope he can capture Luke's hopeful nature. Well, you don't need to hope about that yet. Like, that's just fan casting gone wild, I think. And it's not something I mean,
the fan casting stuff worked for Ahsoka. So
not saying it's bad fan casting, but like, yeah, he absolutely looks like young Luke. Not arguing there. But I don't want people to get too attached to this stuff. Like when fan casting like really goes off, and people are like Benedict Cumberbatch for Thrawn, or like, but then when they announce someone else is going to play Thrawn, people are going to be up in arms about this idea that they've already had in their head. In general, though, I'm just not on board with recasting characters at first. So I'm like, I keep hearing it, and I'm like, it's not something I'm excited for right now. I didn't feel good about Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo, and I didn't feel good about it until I saw him as Han Solo, and I was like, oh, he nailed it. And that's how I would feel if they were to come out tomorrow at the investors thing and be like, Luke Skywalker played by Sebastian Stan. My reaction would be like, okay. And I wouldn't really be comfortable with it until I saw him in the role, and I'm sure he'd do great. And I'd be like, okay, I was dumb. That's usually how those things go. Like, it's just, I feel weird recasting the characters that I've known for so long, especially when it's like Alden, there was wiggle room because it was like, okay, it's young Han. We've never seen him at that point in his life yet, so I can get around it. Sebastian Stan Luke would be like, it's Return of the Jedi Luke, but it's not played by Mark Hamill, and I'd be like, I don't know. That feels like a hard climb for me, but that's more just like my own, like, can anyone really replace Mark Hamill? I don't know. And then if they do it well, I'll be like, okay, I was wrong and stupid.
How does this fit in here?
Like that.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a little compartment.
Oh, that was gonna drive me nuts for a long time. I was like, this doesn't connect to anything. Oh my god.
You gotta keep your binoculars somewhere.
Oh, is that what those are?
Uh-huh. Nathan Roberts, thanks for the super chat. How do you feel about stories being adapted across different media, like the Afra audio drama?
I am definitely for it because
yeah, we're gonna have different opinions on this.
It's hard for me to get excited / stay keep my attention as far as reading books and comics. So the Afra comic, I don't have the patience to like read the comics that well, but when the audio drama came out, I was like, oh, perfect. This is just something that I can listen to, and I really enjoyed it.
I'm the opposite, because even when I'm like, an audio drama, for me, doesn't excite me. I retain information a lot better. I stay more engaged with a book. So the Dooku Jedi Lost, I thought it was a great story. I enjoyed listening to it, but just not as much as I would have reading it. And I'm glad they did a script for it. And then on top of that, the Afra audio drama, like you said, it was an adaptation of a story that I'd already read, and they did add some details here and there. But for the most part, I was like, I already know this, and I didn't feel like I got as much out of it. It was cool hearing Afra, like having Afra performed. I liked that, but in general, I'm like not crazy about the idea of adapting existing books. Yeah,
I'm sure, like I know full well that I would get more out of her story if I read the comic. But here we are. I like her anyways, and I was thrilled when I heard that the drama was coming out.
Also, what I wanted to say when I almost forgot is that I'm still for adaptations for the reason that Molly said. Someone didn't read the book, but they're excited to listen to the audio drama. Great. Like, if that's your introduction to Dr. Afra, and it...
So that little piece is just in there.
Yeah.
And you have to take this whole thing off.
Yeah, it's the trunk of the car.
Okay.
It's kind of like I said when we were talking about like Thrawn's mention in The Mandalorian. I was like, I had some reservations about that and still kind of do, but it's also really awesome to know, like, oh hey, some people just heard the name Grand Admiral Thrawn for the very first time, and that's cool. That's really awesome. That side of it makes me very happy. So the selfish side of me is like, I don't really want adaptations because I want to learn something new, but it's if it gets a story and a character to a new audience, then great.
Yeah. Totally agree.
Jane Dalton, thanks for another super chat. Alex, who do you think will be on the team to get Grogu back? And Molly, what cosplays would you want to do for Celebration 2022?
Bo-Katan.
Get started.
I mean, there's no way. I need someone to just take my measurements and make the armor for me. I cannot do it.
That does seem like a very daunting task.
But I would absolutely love to do a Bo-Katan cosplay. My hair is like at the perfect length right now, kind of, and I don't think I would cut it, so I might have to wear a wig, but I would also do the armorer. I think that would be pretty badass, but also another very, very difficult build. And then I want to keep making improvements to my Dark Ray. And wear her everywhere.
I'm having sticker troubles.
Is this the right piece that goes here?
I want to do Cobb Vanth, or like a bad Boba Fett, basically.
Bad boy.
More like it doesn't fit.
Oh.
Like Cobb Vanth, I think has made everyone happy that they can do like a half-assed Boba Fett costume now.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm Cobb Vanth.
It's not half-assed, it's more comfortable. Got some breathing room.
But who do I think will be on the team to get Grogu back? So we already have Den, Fennec, Boba, Cara Dune. I guess I'd be surprised if Grief didn't come along. And if Grief goes, I think it would be hilarious if they drug the Mithril along. I'm skeptical about that one. I'm skeptical that they're gonna drag him into this, just because I think things are gonna get serious and it's gonna be more peril than they were in before. I really hope they go get Bo-Katan.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a lot of sense to me if they're like, we're going after Moff Gideon and we know that you don't like him. And like, I don't know if Din doesn't know that Moff Gideon has the Darksaber, but as long as Bo-Katan knows that, I think she would be like, oh hell yeah, I'm in. Like, let's go. So, yeah. That's my guess. I would have guessed Cobb Vanth if Boba Fett hadn't shown up in the last episode. Like, I still really think it would have been cool if Din returned to Tatooine and was like, here you go, take your armor back. I was wrong to take it from you. Let's go get the baby. I think that would have been neat. But that's fine. Oh, and Mayfeld. I almost forgot about Mayfeld.
Yeah, Bill Burr's gonna be in the next episode, guys.
I don't really mind his character, but I'm also just like, I did not like that crew, which is the point. It is the point of that crew. They're supposed to be despicable. They're supposed to show you how far Din has come as a person and who he used to be. But I'm just like, I'm interested to see how it all goes.
Well, the seats have little cushions on them. Also, is there not a back seat to this? Should there be?
No. In the movie, 3PO and R2 just kind of like get placed on the back.
Oh, I was gonna say all four of them fit in there.
Yeah, like R2 just lies down here and 3PO sits here.
Okay.
Ted Comet, thanks for the super chat. He says, Molly, he is not fighting fair. Is he not fighting fair, or is he holding back? That's what...
He's holding back. He's waiting for me to get caught up to him, and then he builds a little bit, and then he stops. It's fine. I get it.
I just want to keep it... I'm taking the time to answer questions like I normally would. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Rain Man, thanks for the super chat, says, Molly, name all of Red Squadron. Oh, from Blue Harvest, the Family Guy spoof. And Alex, what's your least favorite color?
I don't know.
I don't either. It goes like Red Leader, Red 2, Red 5, Red October, Red from Sanford and Sons, Big Red, like the gum. It's a bunch of jokes like that.
You just did it for me.
I don't know them.
It's been so long since we watched that.
It is. We're more of a Robot Chicken family here.
Yeah.
But I do love that Family Guy made the joke about Robot Chicken because Seth Green is in Family Guy.
Yeah.
So that was good. I like that they were just having fun with it. My least favorite color, like brown, maybe. I don't know.
Brown. Morning brown.
Morning brown. Get yourself a cup. Okay, you're right. I love brown. Puke green. I don't know.
I love me some puke green.
Tolly Man 15, thanks for the super chat. Baby Yoda becomes the next Bindu.
No.
Okay. Go on.
He's too cute and too important to just be a Bindu.
He can be the one in the middle.
I don't think that's good enough life for him. He's gonna outlive most everyone, but I want him to do it with Din.
Yeah, I think that's probably too just weird and out there for the
You finished and you didn't tell me?
The more casual audience as well.
I'm Alex and I'm real good at building Legos.
I finished. There we go.
Well, I'm gonna finish because I'm almost done.
You're almost done.
But you could have built this in half the time if you had just done it.
Well, that wouldn't have been any fun.
What do you win?
Pride? A fun time with my wife? Just snaps it in half. Dub Deluxe, thanks for the super chat. Where do you both think Grogu is during the sequel era?
Partying.
I don't know. I mean, he'd only be 80, which I would consider to be like the equivalent of 8 years old in Yoda years. So he'd still be pretty young, I think. I think he could still be with Din. They could still be somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe he's with his people. Maybe they decide the Jedi isn't what they want to do after all, and they take him home.
Yeah. I could see that.
Kylie Petrano, thanks for the super chat, but says Alex is cheating. It's not the Jedi way. Have you gone heel? I'm not cheating. Didn't play dirty.
But have you gone heel?
No, I don't think I have it in me to be a convincing heel. We'll see what happens Saturday in the Schmodown Spectacular 5, where I defend my belt against Ace, and hopefully I don't have to move it off the shelf. I got used to having it there. I don't want to pay shipping. We'll see what happens. Lawrence Fletcher, thanks for the super chat. Foden Bede at the start of the final lap. Alex is in the lead, followed closely by Molly. Sorry. I'm trying to think of how Fode sounds. At the start of the final lap, Alex is in the lead, followed closely by Molly from the Tune System.
I give up. Damn it!
No, you had that on, right?
I know, I just had an extra piece on.
Oh, okay.
But it's not, Wait, no, that's not right.
Look. You had too much poking out here. Hold on.
I can't even do this without help now.
What? It can be hard on the fingies.
Thank you.
Red Tornado 98, thanks for the super chat. I'm on the last book of the Darth Bane trilogy. Dope, loving it. Thanks for the recommendation. Anytime, I love that trilogy. It's great stuff. I'm trying to be like a little dodgy with what I can and can't say about the High Republic, but like the Darth Bane books have some similarities. More just like the idea of, I mean, we all know the High Republic takes place in a new era, and Darth Bane is very much like that. It's farther back. It's 1,000 years before.
I like that it has a little gun holder.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm done! I think.
I think you just got to put everyone in.
Do I have a lot more leftover pieces than you do?
Look how many I have.
Okay.
Although, wait. Oh, that's what that was for. Okay. I was like, what is this extra blue shiny piece for?
Okay, so they go in sitting, I assume. Do they snap in?
Kind of. They don't get in very securely. The seats are only like 2 blocks that hold them in. But Hitman Hudson, thanks for the super chat. Hey, today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Hitman.
Happy birthday.
As a gift, I got this book called Why We Love Star Wars by some dude named Ken. When are you writing a Star Wars book?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know. Love Ken. I mean, I wouldn't want to take away Ken Knapsack's Thunder, his book Thunder. Oh, you did.
Shit! Sorry.
Goodness.
This is what I said earlier. I was like, this is a recipe for me to miss a bunch of steps.
You missed one thing.
Now I'm gonna compare the two. Yeah,
look at the stickers. I bet your stickers are on a lot nicer than
one
mine.
of my stickers is really crooked.
That's because you were rushing.
I was rushing.
Happy birthday, Hitman. I don't know if I don't know what I would write about. That's my problem.
Being a fan and making it your job?
Maybe.
But also enjoying it?
I mean, yeah, that could be interesting.
Like,
yeah, like
how to keep enjoying the franchise after making it your job. You should read Greedo's book.
Yeah, I have it. I'm so busy reading Star Wars books.
Well, I can say that my Luke and C-3PO look a lot happier overall. They look like they're having way more fun.
Did we use different faces for Luke?
No.
Oh, okay. I just
but
I accidentally used the angry face.
I'm looking into their souls, and they're telling me that they're having a lot more fun.
I believe you.
And my speaker.
I bet they're glad to be on hashtag Team Molly.
Should we show what we've done? What is this?
It's a little Jawa cave. I think they just wanted to throw in something extra.
Okay.
Put it in front of your face.
Trying to not get glare. I mean...
It looks perfect. You did it. Okay, we have a few more super chats, and...
They should have come with like a little stand so it is off the ground.
We've got 7 of these to do.
Oh, okay.
But thanks everyone for participating in our little race there. Maybe we'll do that again. We can maybe refine some rules. I had this idea like last night, and I went out and I got an extra land speeder.
Yeah, we also talked about like if any of the donations were over a certain amount, we had to completely stop building until the little super chat thing goes away completely at the top, which if it's
that can be a while, so that would be a good way to slow one of us down.
Yeah. If it's like a $20 or up dollar donation, that thing stays up there for a while. But we really appreciate
thank you.
You guys indulging us in this little trial. I think it was fun. I mean, all I can do is keep practicing, and one of these days I'll beat him. Same with the Schmodown.
Red Tornado 98, thanks for another super chat. Did you hear that Mando's going to be in Spider-Man 3? It wouldn't surprise me at this point.
Along with everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited by that stuff.
Did you know that Jeff Snyder was the one to confirm some of those actors?
I did not.
Being in the new movie? Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know who he works for, but I know he covers movie news.
Is it not Collider? Oh, okay, Hilo. Hilo's not happy about the Spider-Man news.
What is it?
Who's your favorite Spider-Man, Hilo?
What is it? It's okay.
Alright, I'm trying to I don't know how to build this where people can see it, but also I can...
He's like, okay, back to sleep.
Alright. Jane Dalton, thanks for another super chat. Actually, 2 more, and one of them just says, #Team Molly. Even now, Molly did great.
Thank you.
Do you think Grogu will ever meet Rey in the show or in expanded content? I could see it maybe in expanded content. I don't think it'll happen in live action. But again,
I mean, she saw him in the holiday special, didn't she?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Good call.
That counts.
It's already happened.
But other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just again, this is why I'm so excited and happy about the High Republic, is that I don't want everything to be constantly connecting. Mm-hmm. I'm fine with Grogu's story being disconnected from the Jedi and him doing his own thing at the end of the day.
Yeah. I like this next one. Mike Gieb. Sorry. Gieb. I always say that one wrong. Thank you so much for the super chat. For either of you guys, BSG trivia. What is the name of the actress who played Apollo's wife? But but at the end it says all original series. So Apollo's wife, the name of the robotic dog. Don't call them dogs.
And they don't call them
What are they
dogs.
called?
What are they called? All original. No clue.
I was about to be like, she plays D. I know that,
Yeah.
but that's.
And I was trying to remember her name. I can't even remember her name. Candace McClure. So there.
Okay.
I got something from the show that we've watched.
That was briefly, his wife in.
Yeah.
The new.
More than briefly.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I cannot
except for,
remember.
I can't remember who played Apollo, the guy that played Zarek, and he passed away. And we've met him. We met him at Dragon Con. Tom? No, that's his name in the show.
Tom Zarek.
That's killing me, because we met him at Dragon Con standing in line for Starbucks, which is also funny.
Yeah.
And he was so nice. Oh, this is killing me. But no, there's no way we would know original BSG trivia, unfortunately. Richard Hatch, thank you. Thank you, Darth Meeseeks.
Oh wait, no, he played He played the original Apollo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Richard Hatch. That was not the name that I was trying to think of. I don't know what it was, but...
Kylie, thanks for another super chat. What's wrong with your picture for the Spectacular 5 that morph your face? By the way, you can catch Molly's reaction to it on Sunday. Is that true? I know you're doing something for Spectacular, but I don't know if you're...
I mean, yeah, we're going to talk about it for sure.
I don't think you're doing a reaction because you don't want to, like... It's a pay-per-view event, so...
Yeah. I don't know. We might record some of us watching it.
I think it would be fun to have, like... Even if you didn't show the event itself, you could have, like, reactions.
Yeah. That's what I posed that to the View crew, and so we might do that.
And also the View crew will be on our Mandalorian show this Friday.
Yeah, so talking about the second to last episode, we'll have Jake and Brian and Jill and Sean. He's not on POV, but he's also part of the View crew. Sean Sullivan. They're all going to be on Friday's Mandalorian live stream.
I'm excited about that. Also, day 5 on the Advent calendar is a Razor Crest. So, there, I built it.
Excuse me.
I built the Razor Crest.
Oh, it's in pieces. Cruel.
It's cruel of them to make me build it now.
I still say that we take this bad boy and just chuck it out the window.
We worked too hard on that.
You afraid I'm gonna drop it?
Kind of.
Oh, we have a mini one.
Uh-huh.
But Baby Yoda's too cute in it.
Man, some of these are like kind of complex. Actually, keep the mini one out. I want to see how it compares to this one. I mean, that one's like slightly less mini than this one that we're building.
Little teen tiny.
Yeah, this one's like a double the size of this one, I think.
Such a great ship, man.
Not anymore.
And we never got to see the escape pod.
Yeah, everyone made such a big deal out of that. Nope.
But Kylie, that picture that Christian posted, he posted it as a 3D picture, and it was not meant to be a 3D picture, so that was just a nightmare.
I was laughing at that last night. Molly was like mad about it.
I said to take it down because everyone was making fun of it.
I was making fun of it. I think it's funny. I don't mind.
Mike Gibb, thank you for the super chat. Jane Seymour Muffet.
That was the name of the... I know what that robot dog looks like.
Yeah, and Daggett. That's what they
call dogs.
It was so weird. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever watch the original.
I've tried. I did try. And
where's the mouse?
Over here.
Oh, right. Yeah, the original Battlestar is
a little rough.
A little rough around the edges. Pew pew.
Darth Dave, thanks for a super chat. Favorite random celeb meet? Right behind Emperor Palpatine in the TSA line. Going home after Celebration Orlando. That's hilarious.
Ooh, that's cool.
Did you talk to him at all? Or did you just let him be? I always like have that debate of like, should I say hi?
Mine is still, and probably will always be, meeting Chief on the floor of Dragon Con.
Yeah, that one was super
Just
fun.
because the way it happened was so classic. So we were both dressed up as Starbuck and Anders, and we were just partying at Dragon Con down like on the main floor where everybody's just crowded around, drinking, having a good time. And we saw a person dressed up as an old school Cylon. And we were like, oh man, we got to take a picture with him. So we did. and then we hear someone say, why don't we take that again?
They're like, let's take another one.
Yeah, why don't we take another picture? And it was frickin' Chief Tyrrell.
Aaron Douglas?
Yeah, Aaron Douglas was just like out on the floor.
Hanging with fans.
Hanging with fans.
So cool.
Drinking, just having a good time. And we like super geeked out. But we've gotten a chance to meet quite a few of the Battlestar actors just
and
from...
Darth Dave says that yes, and they took a selfie with him. That's awesome.
Oh, cool. Besides being at a convention, have we run into any celebrities?
Not that I can recall.
We met Eckerd's Ladder at EA Play. It was a pretty big deal.
He was fine. He was a little full of himself.
I mean,
And
Battlefront...
he wasn't a dog, and that was upsetting.
Yeah, Battlefront Updates was there too. I don't think I've ever run into a celebrity and like actually talked to them. I've seen some from afar. I saw Will Smith in New York filming I Am Legend.
You didn't run onto set and ask him questions?
No, they had the entire block shut down. I mean, hopefully we get to meet more celebrities. I mean, we got to meet Sam Witwer, and then you guys became arch nemesis.
But he's also my best friend, and we play video games together now.
Yeah.
Not really, just the one time.
Mike, thanks for another super chat. Says, I am old, that's the original... Wait, I'm old, that's the original Rocks, LOL. I mean...
I would like to get through it. I just remember years and years ago, it was on Netflix, and I was like, I'm going to try it out. And it didn't take me long to be like, never mind.
Yeah. It's...
Tie dagger?
Oh, look at that. It just looks like two, like, pizza slices. Oh, no one's gonna be able to see this. Cover your face. It's a teeny tiny tie dagger. Pew, pew, pew. Okay.
Oh, the Sith troopers only get angry faces. That makes sense. There's no smiling under the helmet.
Oh. They're not having a good time killing people?
I guess not.
That's hard to believe. Rainman Sam Witwer would be a good guest for Com Chatter.
I would love to have him on Com Chatter.
We're working on it.
Especially since he knows and likes the game. Alright. 2 more here. We got an X-Wing next, and I don't know what. And then we'll do day 9, and that'll be the end of today's stream.
Oh, yeah, the little tiny Razor Crest is very different from the slightly bigger one.
I would say, like, this is twice the scale of this one, I think.
Yeah. Still cute. But, I mean, it does not... I don't even know if it'll focus on this. It does not get any cuter than Baby Yoda, tiny.
It focused.
Look how tiny he is. It does not get any cuter than that. Oh, man.
Oh.
So, me and the View crew were talking earlier about all the different snacks we were planning on having while we watch Spectacular together, and we just have so many ideas for snacks. Like, I might make some buffalo chicken dip. We were talking about how this is kind of like our Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So for the Super Bowl, I would make all kinds of snacks and dips and just gorge myself. So I mean, why not?
I'm looking forward to all of your snacks.
Might make some buffalo chicken dip,
I
and
need
then
brain
I
food.
might get like a fruit and veggie plate. So many options. I don't know.
D Graves thinks the Twitch stream with Sam and Eckert and the Squadrons dev was pretty great. That was very fun. Out of the blue, I had no idea that was going to happen. And like basically, Jay just texted me and said, "Get on Squadrons." I was like, "Okay," and I did. And when I realized what was happening and that Eckert was also streaming it, I just like real quick booted up my own stream and kept on going.
Oh yeah, I was downstairs and he's like, I'm gonna go play Squadrons with Ian and Jay, which he's done that before. So I was like, okay, cool. And then almost at the same time, I got a message from the View crew, and then you texted me. They were like, is Alex playing with Sam Witwer? And I was like, is he? Sure enough, he was.
That was fun.
Sure was.
Lindsay Brown, thanks for the super chat. Frog Lady or the Widow? Who's the better waifu? In seriousness, though, will the Widow ever come back? Oh, the Widow.
The Widow.
Omera. Okay. Will the Widow come back? Starting to seem like Din can't go back. I think if I were to just guess what the ending, like the final scene of the show is, it would be him returning to Sorgan, ready to take his helmet off and settle down.
What if she's already settled down with some other person and she's like, hey man, you snooze, you lose.
Well, serves him right. But that's just like, again, if I were to make up an ending right this second, that's how I think it would go. But that could have been just a simple, like, let's show that Din is not ready to say goodbye to this life as a bounty hunter, and that's it. Like, she might not ever show up again, but
yeah,
that's my guess.
I mean, better waifu all around, I'd say Frog Lady, because she went through all that to find her mate to make babies. Jonathan D, thank you for the super chat. Ever checked out the r/Star Wars canon subreddit? The top post of all time on it is a complete canon timeline I've created. Would love your thoughts.
I will check that out. I think I actually am subbed to that subreddit. I'll go sort by all time then, and I'll check it out. Yeah, that's awesome.
Remember when you deleted everything from the previous canon timeline and you had to start from scratch?
Yeah. Not this year though. Well, not this time. Yeah, last year in 2019, I was like, I'm gonna make this timeline video, and it's gonna be like built in a way that I won't have to work so hard on it in 2020. And then I accidentally deleted everything, and it was very hard to recreate it all. So, but not this time. For 2021, I'm not gonna delete anything on accident. You heard it here first. Nothing bad will happen.
Ooh, we got Ray.
Yeah.
Got Ray, we got Luke with his little binoculars. Macro binoculars. What are they called?
Macro binoculars.
Macro binoculars. We got the Lars Homestead super mini version. I like this. Did the S foils open?
Yeah.
Cute. It doesn't really have a color scheme, but
Yeah, it's just white.
Pew, pew, pew.
All right, that's going to be it for us today.
Yeah.
I was wondering if we were going to make that like be a really fast stream, but it was almost 2 hours.
Well,
I mean, we'd had 7 of these to build.
I'm such a slow builder.
I don't know. I thought you were going to panic and like speed through it a lot more.
Well, I did panic, and I did speed through it as fast as I could, and I still messed some stuff up.
But you were more moving like in a frantic way at the very start.
Because I
didn't
couldn't
know if
have,
you
there
were
was
gonna keep
tape on
that.
my box. Cheating.
Oh,
You
yeah.
put tape on my box.
No, I didn't. I did cheat a little bit because I just opened my tape before you came in the room.
Alright, well, this is all null and void now. We're gonna have to do another one of these.
I thought you would make a big deal out of it. Like, I thought you would notice and yell at me, and
Well,
you didn't. And the joke
one of these
failed.
we've had for a while, right? And the other one you just got today. So I thought just one of them had tape on it, and it just happened to be mine.
No, I just opened mine early. But...
Well.
Anyway,
thank you guys so much
Yeah.
for watching, and if you were building along with us, this was super fun. Now we have 2 of the same land speeder.
you have one and I have one. We got to decide what we're building next week. We have a couple options, but
yeah, so we've got-
the new Mandalorian set doesn't come out until January.
We have 2 of these that are like,
You can make Maul or Vader or Kylo Ren, but
yeah, but it's not.
it doesn't seem like it'd be very exciting to watch that be built.
Yeah, it's not a super exciting build. It's just like something you build that's flat and you hang it on the wall. So we've got that as an option. We still have the
Lego NES.
The Lego NES.
But that's not Star Wars, and that feels wrong.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll find something.
let us know in the comments of this video what other Lego sets you'd like us to try.
We're running out of the main ones, but I'll find something. And okay, one more super chat to round out the night while we rambled. Thanks so much, Diego. If Cal was to appear in The Mandalorian this season, wouldn't that spoil the Fallen Order sequel? Yeah, I think it would in a sense, which is kind of why I don't think Cal is on their radar.
No, I don't think so either.
I would be very surprised if he showed up. Excited because I love Fallen Order, but yeah, it also does kind of kill some of the tension. So I'd be very surprised if Cal wound up being the Jedi that comes out.
Yeah, I think they're gonna save him for the Fallen Order sequel game. But then, I mean, after that, who knows
Who knows?
if he survives?
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna go get some dinner. Thanks again, everyone, for hanging out for 2 hours watching us build. We will see you again on Friday, and we'll be talking about the new episode, the second to last episode for season 2 of The Mandalorian.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you all for watching, and may the Force be with you.